It's estimated that over 500 million Buddhists today trace their practices back to Zen, or Chen, as it's known in China. But what most people don't realize is that Zen's origin story begins not in Japan or China, but in South India. Around 1,500 years ago, a mysterious monk named Bodhidharma crossed the Himalayas, carrying not scriptures, but a burning presence. His arrival in China didn't just spark a new form of Buddhism. It revolutionized martial arts, meditation, and the very concept of spiritual discipline. Yet, his story is often overlooked, lost between myth and history. Bodhidharma, known as Damo in Chinese, was born a prince in the Pallav dynasty of Tamil Nadu, India. But he renounced royal life for spiritual pursuit, becoming a disciple of the great Buddhist master Prajnatra. When asked what he had realized, he replied, "Nothing at all." That was the essence of his teaching, direct experience over doctrine. Around the 5th or 6th century, he journeyed across treacherous terrain to China, not to convert, but to ignite. What followed wasn't a sermon. It was a silent revolution. When Bodhidharma reached the Shaolin monastery, the monks didn't exactly welcome him. They had grown weak, physically and mentally, through years of ritual without realization. According to legend, Bodhidharma sat in silent meditation facing a cave wall for 9 years, earning him the name the wall-gazing Brahman. His presence unsettled many. He didn't preach. He didn't chant. He just was a mountain of stillness. And in that stillness, he transmitted something far more powerful than words, a path to awakening through direct insight. What Bodhidharma brought wasn't traditional Buddhism. It was a radical stripping down of it. He taught that enlightenment is not found in texts or temples, but in your own mind when you drop all seeking. This became the foundation of Chan, Zen, Buddhism, a lineage that points not to dogma but to sudden awakening. He famously told one emperor, who asked what merit he'd earned by building temples, "None whatsoever." That kind of response shocked the establishment. But for true seekers, it was lightning in the dark. While Bodhidharma is best known for founding Zen, he also transformed Shaolin in another unexpected way. Seeing the monks physically frail and mentally scattered, he introduced the Yijin Jing, a set of internal exercises meant to strengthen both body and spirit. These movements, infused with breath and awareness, later formed the foundation of Shaolin Kung Fu. Think about that. The world's most famous martial arts tradition owes its roots not to violence, but to a monk teaching energetic alignment and meditative movement. What kind of mind can sit 9 years facing a wall, unmoving, unspeaking? In Zen, Bodhidharma's wall-gazing isn't just a metaphor, it's a method. It represents turning your gaze inwards so completely that the external world dissolves. In modern times, when people can't sit without checking their phones every 5 minutes, this level of inner stillness feels almost superhuman. But Bodhidharma wasn't superhuman. He was a mirror, showing us what is possible when distractions fall away and awareness sharpens into a sword. Much of Bodhidharma's life is shrouded in legend. Some stories say he cut off his eyelids to stay awake in meditation, where they supposedly sprouted into the first tea plants. Whether myth or metaphor, the truth is this: his legacy lives. Zen masters across Japan, Korea, and Vietnam still trace their lineage back to him. Martial artists bow to his image before training. Meditators still sit facing blank walls, following his silence. His life may have lasted only a few decades, but his influence spans centuries and continents. In a world obsessed with fast results, loud opinions, and constant motion, Bodhidharma stands like a mountain of unshakable awareness. He reminds us that transformation isn't loud, it's silent. It doesn't come from believing the right things, but from seeing clearly. Whether you're a spiritual seeker, an athlete, or someone simply searching for peace, Bodhidharma's teachings offer a rare clarity. Discipline without dogma, strength without aggression, and truth without belief. Depression, anxiety, and spiritual emptiness are at historic highs. Yet few turn inward. We scroll, binge, hustle, but rarely sit. Bodhidharma's path is terrifyingly simple. Sit, observe, cut through illusion. He taught that you don't need a teacher, temple, or theology, you need presence. And while his face may be carved in stone in Shaolin, the real monument is built every time someone dares to sit and truly see. In a way, he didn't just bring Zen to China, he left it behind for all of us. Bodhidharma didn't ask for followers, he asked for seekers. If you're watching this, maybe something ancient in you has stirred. Maybe you don't want just information, you want transformation. If so, don't just watch another video. Sit, breathe, observe. Let Bodhidharma's gaze reach through time and meet yours. If this resonated, subscribe, share with someone who's ready, and drop a comment. I choose stillness. Because sometimes, the boldest act is simply to sit and see.